This is Steve Burke from CRN. Welcome to CRN In Depth. We're here at XChange 2024 in Orlando, and my guest is Millward. He's been on the show floor covering the jam-packed sessions. Wade, thank you so much for taking the time.
Happy to be here with you, Steve.
So talk about what's the big news coming out of XChange 2024 here in Orlando.
Two biggest letters in the alphabet, right? A and I. I mean, partners are trying to figure out how do we use it to make ourselves more efficient? How do we leverage it to make money and dazzle our customers? So everyone's here trying to figure out what parts of the business it fits in and that.
A lot of action around Microsoft Copilot. There was a jam-packed session that OpenText Cybersecurity ran with one of the Microsoft executives on the big opportunity. There's a lot of almost fear, uncertainty, and doubt among partners who are trying to figure out how to best leverage Copilot. What are you hearing from partners on the Copilot opportunity?
Yeah, we're starting to hear, we're hearing a lot of in development, a lot of experiments, right? I think a lot of talk here has been how to help your customers figure out where in the budget, right, they can move things around so that we can see Copilot, can we get some savings here, can we find a new revenue stream? That's really the talk among the MSPs, and even from vendor to MSP, right? Like you said, fear, uncertainty, they're looking to their partners to help them when it comes to training, when it comes to, talking to customers about it. So there's still a huge amount of opportunity and education that needs to happen for this to land.
Yeah, a lot of excitement around it though, and I know at the general session that PAX 8 ran, really looking to be the co-pilot for Microsoft Copilot to help partners cash in on the opportunity. There was talk of they've already got 1,600 partners who are out there. We're going to talk about what you see from PAX 8 and what they're doing there to help partners.
Yeah, PAX 8, and it's interesting because especially specific in the Microsoft world, right? We saw distributors played a big role with the NCE rollout, all these partner program changes, and now maybe even a little less scary than that, right? Now it's like, how are these partners going to get trained up on Copilot and AI? How are they going to talk to customers? So it's the distributors to lose, right? Like they need to be the next best thing to talking to the vendors. There needs to be that one-to-one kind of relationship with distributors if they're not going to be able to get the attention of the vendors. So PAX 8, they're right there. There's a lot of competition from the other distributors as well to meet partner needs.
What's exciting is you see people really drilling down like PAX 8 to help partners with some education and enablement and a lot of help to kind of like the specific areas that they can go in and sell to customers and they talked about this to drive revenue too, which I think is a big area. A lot of people are talking about some of the simpler stuff like meetings, meeting notes, and meeting action items.
The use cases, right?
The use cases.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I think there's a lot of partners too who are looking to do their own intellectual property around Copilot, which is exciting.
Right. Everyone's a tech company, right? Every business is a tech company. Now every business is a data company. Is every business going to be a software development company? That's kind of the excitement, right? And the nervousness of this. It's just so transformational. And I think you really hit it. A lot of partners are still asking themselves, can I profit? Like, not only can I make money on AI, is it going to be profitable to me? We still have a lot of unknowns. Copilot in particular, $30 a license. That's for partners as well. They got to pay to use it. And the margin on it, right? It's just whenever there's new technology, right? It takes some time for it to become channel ready, unfortunately. But everyone's still trying to figure it out.
People are building the ROI models, which is exciting. Everybody's looking at how much they've got to invest to make this work. But what they really want to see is actionable AI that can really result in either savings or revenue gains for their customers. So when they go in there, the customers aren't disappointed.
Yeah, and we're seeing early use cases, right? I've heard from MSPs that are summarizing, or even automating out that level one kind of IT support work,
Yeah.
right? And you know, I think some people are always concerned like, oh, is that a job loss? You know, no, like just the definition of what is level 1 is going to change, and your level 2 guys have less to worry about, right? So these are operational efficiencies. I've heard, writing marketing copy. I've heard, finishing up paired coding, programming, right, related tools. So now you might be able to become a software development company because you don't have to hire all these programmers, right? You can get like kind of an earlier or a more novice programmer to get you to that stage as an MSP.
One of the exciting things was our parent company, the channel company, also did some research on AI, and you were there covering that. Can you just talk a little bit about that session, the exclusive channel research, what the message was, and our CEO also was on stage, right, and talked a little bit about the opportunity.
Brand new CEO, he's really excited for the AI opportunity. The numbers that stuck out with me were just, we are seeing that vendors understand that this needs a channel motion for this to work. I mean, think about it. You got a customer who tries Copilot and they don't like it. They're done. They're done with this new technology. You need the solution provider to actually make the experience easy, to get their data ready. This is not going to be as easy as just using ChatGPT to get the full benefits of enterprise AI. And so, the research that we showed, it was a majority of vendors either do have a channel-ready AI offering or are developing it. So, sooner rather than later, right? Please. But that really stuck out to me. Hopefully, we are seeing that the vendors appreciate that this needs the channel to like.
Yeah, and another thing that was interesting is 300 vendors, more than 300 vendors. The amount of vendors that are coming to the fore here, making investments to break new ground and drive this opportunity. Of course, we know that when there's an opportunity like this, the first movers gain a big advantage, a higher margin, higher market share. So there's a lot at stake.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's even debate what is AI? Is this guy AI? Is this automation? And it's interesting. I think for the customer perspective, it's almost like whatever you want to call it, right? Where we give you a solution. What's the outcome we're going for? What's the problem we're trying to solve? So even that strategy around how do I talk to my customer about this and get them over whatever concerns they have, or make sure they're happy with the end result.
What's the mood among solution providers as they look to the future here on the AI opportunity?
I mean, these are tech people, right? I think they're excited, and with any big change or with any unknowns, right? There's a nervousness, like we're talking about. Is this going to totally change my business model? And I think I was listening to Nutanix talk, and I think they did have a good perspective on AI is just another workload. And that's a simplification of it. But all these solution providers have dealt with technology change over the decades, and this is the next one, and you're ready to meet the moment. Hopefully the vendors are there to help cover the gaps, but if not, you have dealt with digital change, technology change, digital transformation, and you are ready for this moment.
Thrilled to have Wade Millward here, and a thrill to be here at XChange 2024 in Orlando. So much action and excitement, so much opportunity. Can't wait to see you again, and hopefully see all you out at XChange in August.